Hey everybody, just a little update. It's, well, I did a video and that would have been back in February. And just kind of giving everybody kind of it was my first video. And I have been kind of thinking about whether or not I wanted to actually do videos, go down this route. Because you end up being very open and honest about your feelings and people see you, and there's just a whole lot of stuff that I really needed to mull over from the first time I did this video. And because it's a new journey for me. It's a cancer journey, and wasn't quite 100% sure how I was feeling about all of that. But I think I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to do these videos because I'm a homesteader. Hopefully I'm a tough cookie. I have a lot of people saying I am. And I think maybe if there's anything that I can share in my journey, maybe it might help others, other women or other men, going through a cancer journey. And my YouTube page is kind of about my dog walks and about the homestead and the renovating the house and the gardens, my farm, all that stuff. And this is just another little bit of life that is going on. So since the last video, that would have been just around the 11th of February when I found out that I had a form of breast cancer after many tests. And they were sending me for an MRI, which I had. And then after the MRI, then we met with the surgeon. So the MRI was a week and a half after that March 11th appointment. And then that was the MRI. And then Russ and I met with the surgeon on the 3rd of March. And that's when we actually really found out what was going on. Now, we don't still have a clear picture, but we have a diagnosis. So it's not good. It wasn't the news we were hoping for. And it's called triple negative breast cancer. And it's apparently a hard cancer to treat. And typically the only treatment that they have for my type of cancer is chemotherapy. And of course, anybody that knows me knows who I am. Knows it's like the last thing in this world that I want to do is chemotherapy. Absolute last. I was open to other things that might be available, but chemo was the last thing that I wanted to do. And here I am now faced with the fact that it's the only option pretty much that I have available to me. So part of doing chemo is having a port inserted. So I believe over on the side of my chest, I think, they will be inserting a port, and that will be tomorrow, March 21st. Going in at 6:45 in the morning. And the port's going in. So it's Friday. Following Monday, the 24th, in the morning, we're meeting with my oncologist. First meeting. And I guess we'll get all the details. What we did learn from the surgeon was that I have stage 2, possibly stage 3, triple negative breast cancer. And the reason why it's possibly stage 3 is because in the MRI, they noticed one of the lymph nodes seemed to be suspiciously inflamed. So I have to have another biopsy, which is scheduled for next Friday on the 28th, I believe that is. And that will tell us whether or not the cancer has spread to the lymph node. For this kind of cancer, not good. And because it's so hard to fight. And so surgery right now is not an option. Chemotherapy is. Now, I've done a lot of soul searching, and I've done a lot of research, and there are some other things that I'd like to try that are not as invasive, but I'm sure the conversation we're going to have on Monday is there aren't very many options. And of course, in Canada here, there are usually never any alternative options. So I don't know what all of this holds. I don't know the exact route, but I am troubled. I'm struggling with this because I really didn't want to have chemotherapy. And tomorrow makes it very real. Getting the port in, and then I guess Monday will be even more real when we talk. We find out what it is they want to do, what their plan is. So anyways, my plan isn't on to be here on to be upset and to cry. I don't want to be like that. I don't have to be. I don't want to be like that. But I just want you to see that, when you go through stuff like this, it's a struggle. And even, we have a lot of friends and family around us that are supporting us. And right now, if it wasn't for my relationship with God, I don't know where I would be, because He is my strength and He has been my peace so far. And it's interesting because there was another lady at our church that was in around Christmas time, before Christmas, was diagnosed with cancer as well. And she had her surgery and she doesn't need chemo, and I think they got everything. But when we had one of our services in January, she said that a word that she had, that God had given her to go through the new year, was courage. So I'd been thinking about that. Lord, do you have a word for me? Is there something that I can hang on to? And so a couple of weeks ago, when we opened up to the church and we told our small little congregation what was going on, what our diagnosis was, I told them about what happened to me, because I was going to the kitchen cupboard and I was going to get a mug to have a cup of tea. And I have a mug, and I should have brought it up to show you. I'll do it in another video. It's just a green mug, and it's got the little fish emblem on them, for the Christian little fish emblem, and it says trust. And I said, Lord, that's my word, trust, because it popped right in my mind right there and then there, trust. And when I was sharing it with the church at the end of the service for people to pray for us, our pastor said that as I was speaking and before I said anything, he could also picture and saw this word trust. So I'm going to accept that that's what the word He's given me. Trust Him through this. Trust Him, He will get you through this, no matter what. Trust Him. So I'm not looking forward to tomorrow, but we'll get up and we'll do this like I've said all along. 2 feet on the floor, you get dressed, you get ready, and you hit the ground running, and you keep going until you can't go anymore. So I'll update you later. I'll let you know how everything goes tomorrow. And I think what I'll probably start doing is maybe, just showing a video, like a day in the life. What it's like a day in the life of a homesteader that just got diagnosed with cancer, breast cancer, an aggressive form of breast cancer. And of course, these videos probably be good for family to, see how things are going and to see that I'm okay. And I am okay. I struggle with decisions that I've got to make. And you never know what you're going to do when you have all this stuff in your face. But with God, I know that we'll make the right decisions. And with God, we know He's leading and guiding us. And His word is always there for us. And His word says to trust Him. So we are going to trust Him. So if anybody out there is going through a really bad situation, they don't know what to do, put your trust in God. He'll get you through it like He's getting us through it. So look forward to my next video. Maybe not look forward to my next video, but look for it. And I will, I think I've decided I'm going to do this for sure. Like I said, I struggled with it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to be this open with people, but I'm thinking that maybe this might help people in their own walks with the Lord. And if it does, then it's worth it. And it's worth being open. It's worth being vulnerable. Because when you're like this, you are vulnerable. But it is part of my homesteading videos. I mean, this is part of our life. This is what we're doing. This is my day-to-day. So we'll probably do some videos on my cooking, some cooking videos. Show you what I'm eating and what I'm doing. And take you along with some of my walks with the dogs as I can. And I guess as we move forward and we find out what the treatment plan is for us, and we go forward with all that, then I'll be here and I'll give you an update and I'll let you know what's going on. For now, everybody, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up, follow, subscribe. If you know someone that's going through a rough time, share it with them. And hopefully this will be some inspiration for them as well. And I hope you come along this journey with us. And I hope as I grow, we grow, Russ and I, you'll grow as well. And I hope that it encourages you as it's probably going to encourage us. So anyways, Vanessa here again from Muddy Boots, Old Houses, and the Farm. And we'll have a wonderful day. The Lord bless you and keep you, and may His face shine upon you. May be with you always, and may you just trust in God. Please just trust God today for all of your needs. Love you guys.